Alright, I should probably be finding something better to do with my time, but I've started a list. Wow. Okay, I've also started recording, and this is it's inducing a little bit of lag, just slightly messing up timings. Yes, so this is going to be a pretty boring one, because basically, yeah, as I began to say, I started making a list of like interesting places to parkour to in LU, and this, well, not even necessarily interesting places to parkour to, like a list of parkour challenges in LU, to like, I don't know if it's exactly to get people started or what, but it's like there are like lots of like cool and interesting places. Ah, I mucked up. There are lots of interesting places you can get to, which I don't think most people realise. This is not an interesting place to get to. This is an incredibly annoying place to get to. The precise geometry of these trees makes this jump so much harder than it should be. Yeah. So I'm basically, this video is going to be more or less me just looking for like difficult slash interesting places to get to. Because yes, I am making a list of them. I'll put that in the description. It's obviously not a complete list of cool places to get to, and I'm not including. I'm trying to avoid including stuff specifically because, like, it has uses. So, for instance, I'm not going to. Well, I'm probably not. I'm not going to be doing stuff that's just like, hey, this is a skip in Hardcore OU or something like that. I may do some things which are skips in Hardcore OU. In fact, I've already put some in, but I'm not going to do them for that sake. Oh, come on. That's the one time I didn't attack once I reached the top, because every other time I... okay, so I've just got to time my ground pound a little bit better for the top of the tree. So the issue is that the top of that tree, what's making that jump quite difficult, is the top of the tree is roughly your character's jump height. Or roughly your character's double jump height, which means you've got like quite a narrow window to do that. Okay. Do I trust myself? Shouldn't have done. Is there honestly anywhere I can get from there? Realistically. This is the point where if I were on a server I'd admin, I'd just quickly jet back up and check, but don't have it on this one. Yes, you may be able to see the chat. Also recorded a Battle of Nimbus Station attempt with some friends. It's good fun. It's the first 3-player Battle of Nimbus Station I've ever done, and we got the Time Smash achievement. Got the Rider's Time Smash. I also died to a Ronin, which I feel was pretty on brand. But it was good because it gave me a little bit. Well, it let me take a look at some of the later rounds, so I'm a little bit more prepared for them now. Honestly, Ronin, at least from what I saw, only started cropping up like fairly late. My main worry are the Stromling mech invaders. That's yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it on this one because I don't think there's like you can't stand there, even if you could get on top of. Well, no, we can't get on top of there. I've already put that on the list. I strongly doubt you can make it onto that rock up there. Yeah, like, look, all these rocks are so blocked off. I doubt there's anything interesting there. So, okay, so that one was already on the list. And, yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of money. I'm already resigned to this, though. I really wish you could put money in your vault. Do I really think this is worth giving another attempt? Well, if I give it another attempt quickly, I don't lose any money when I fail. Or I lose less, because I pick some of it back up. I did lose, yeah, about 400 coins over the course of those 2 attempts, but hey, could be worse. I mean, I already lost quite a lot of money just from mucking around earlier. But yeah, so there are some interesting... so I've recorded quite a few interesting / fun places you can get to in Forbidden Valley. Again, most of them aren't out of bounds, because, like, I've used so many out of bounds, like, things. And, like, honestly, out of bounds is also... I don't know, I find it less interesting to just aim for out of bounds skips when it's like, I can get out of bounds. I've established this, I've demonstrated this, it's not a surprise when I get out of bounds, because, like, we've got spring jumping now. Ugh, lag. Ouch. Choppy. So also, still a ton of stuff. So yeah, gotta think about... there are presumably some interesting places to go in red blocks. Try this again. There we are. I don't know what even is that. I do not want to sell that. That's actually... That's a weapon I quite like. That was my vibe back in the day. The elite sword of blocking. Was a big fan of that. The dancing hat I must keep for certain memes in the past. All that I can get rid of. Flogmore's hat, very fancy. I believe there's a somewhat active trading community amongst some of my friends on the server, so may well make use of that at some point. And drop off Flogmore's hat for some money. Or more importantly, rather than for some money, just for like an IOU, because I'd think I'd prefer that than actually having the money on me. Yeah. Let's get down. It's like incredibly rare or something, but meh. And now that I've said that, it also more or less guarantees that someone will just tell me those are incredibly rare, regardless of whether or not they actually are. Consider your cattle rustled, I guess. Yeah, that's worth keeping. Mike's a good vibes. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is kind of similar to like various times I've searched for out of bounds stuff, except I'm really not searching for out of bounds. A lot more relaxed than they normally are. I might put that in my vault. Ah, the server's keeping up. And we've got some other things that people have added into this server. Some mods. Yeah, okay. So you can't jump that tree. I'm not even going to try it because I have before. I don't know. You can't. Where would we be looking for interesting places? Okay, I don't think you can get on top of their Leco Club. Like, I've tried so many various out of bounds things all the time. Like, I feel most of the things I will think of here, I've probably tried in the past. But actually, I'm not convinced I have done that. This, honestly, getting up here could be a 1. Oh yeah, I think I hit something in the air there. I think that has a really high, yeah. Let's get back up onto those trees, though. See if I just full send, see if I still hit something, and I can also use a speed boost. But yeah, so fun piece of advice, which, yeah, actually, I've probably already mentioned this by now, but I did not. I previously thought you couldn't. There was no way of stacking speed boost, and that's almost true. But with the singular exception, at least singular to my knowledge, but as we've seen, my knowledge was wrong last time, of the adventurer speed boost, because that works using the buff system rather than simply reassigning walk speed. Okay. Full send. Yeah. It's more or less a complete full send. Can I, Yes, I can. That wasn't where I wanted to land, but I can probably get where I want to go from there. This is like this is quite a minor one. Do I even, this would kind of be a 1 if I put it on. But I don't really want to add 1s unless they're like really, unless there's something interesting about them. Honestly, no, that could be a 2. Like, it's easy, but it does not if you don't actually. Yeah, I don't think I'd be hugely confident doing this without ground pound cancelling. So yeah, maybe I'll add this to the list. I also apparently can't get it again. So can't add it to the list if I don't have a screenshot of it. But I think you can also, I'd say there are quite a few ways I can get up there. Honestly, yeah, that is 2 semi-precise jumps. I think I'll put it on, but I'll make it a 1. Screenshot of that. Yeah, not very interesting. Difficulty 1. Requires nothing. Actually, the thing is, it's kind of... I'm going to put the difficulty as a 2, but it's just... No, that is like... Okay, 1.5. Good introduction to ground pound cancelling. Or not ground pound cancelling. Ground pound precision. I think that's a good description of it. Oh, this means I can actually, like... Avant Gardens, I've got like 1 or 2 which are actually kind of historic, because they were like where we worked out a lot of this stuff originally. There's one particular tree in Avant Gardens which I'm thinking of when I say that. That seems to have like such a hairline trigger for me getting that that attack. Oh, that's actually... This tree is a little bit of a prank. Kind of like that, actually. I'm not going to have that being the end in and of itself, but... Getting over to here seems a worthy end. I'll screenshot this, just in case, because I strongly suspect I can't actually land where I'm going to jump next. So I'll screenshot this first, and then... Yeah, nothing there. Okay, let's go. So I think that's about everything in Nimbus Station, which is good. It means we'll stop walking in and out of loading zones and getting lag spikes. Because we're going to have another one in about a second, I think. No, am I wrong? I mean, I'll be happy to be wrong. Seems to have made it pretty fun, no lag spike. I guess I should, just for completeness. I'm not really going to bother going... Pet Cove I need to check out as well. just going to do that first so I don't forget. There's nothing really Gnarled Forest way. At least nothing I can remember. Yeah, I didn't technically walk all the way down here. I realised when I was here, but I don't think there's anything very interesting. Because, yeah, this is Nimbus Station. I don't need to bother checking those trees. Nimbus Station was so heavily out of bounds in live that, basically any trees around the edges are... I mean, there might be something there, but it's not going to be anything fun or interesting. And I'm not having a landing on top of the bird bath there, bird fountain. You turn it on and loads of birds come out. Honestly, I'd respect that. Okay, there might be something on the cars there. Could be something with the trees. I don't really want to do another treetop precision tonight, honestly. That last one was just annoying. That black strut is going to be part of a larger physics object, and I won't be able to land on it. Called it. Wow, I didn't expect those. Those two trees, seemed like... well, I thought they'd be fairly likely to have actual tree physics, but no, they are just a wall. Yeah, all of these are just walls. That's why I, didn't check back in the Pet Cove area. Anything interesting here? Probably not. The choppiness of this is slightly annoying me. Realistically, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever... done anything interesting around that part. Bet this tree doesn't have unique physics. Hey, what do you know? I won the bet. Wish I'd actually bet against someone. Wait, these don't have unique physics? Okay, what? You're kidding me. None of these trees have unique physics. That's how scared the devs were of people after bouncing. That's quite funny. Don't know why, but I feel I might as well recharge some stats. I mean, I'm going to Avant Gardens. It's not like I'm going to need them, but... I apologise to any of the Darktex troops whom I've just insulted. Okay, we're going to lag spike again. And whilst we're on our way, I will label the previous one. So require quick sickle, possibly. Oops. Okay, that's that added. Oh, now there are already, I'm here, and there are already too many things. There are so many good tree jumping problems here. Like, way too many. This was the area that I actually more or less started really practicing tree jumping in. Can I recover that? Nope, no I cannot. Well, time to lose more money. It's alright, I can live off that. Not like I'm actually using it for anything. Can maybe buy some models, but eh. But yeah, I think that tree's landable, which is pretty cool if it is. I didn't know that, I don't think. Maybe I just tested this in the past. I don't know, but I haven't. It's been a long time since I actually went through all these trees because, well, realistically, they were never going to be useful for any out-of-bounds stuff because, like, GG, you made it up onto the top of the tree, you gained all that height. There's the sea. You can get there. If your out-of-bounds aim is the sea, then this is a good way of getting there. But, yeah, that's doable. I can't recover that. But that's doable. So how do I know it's doable? I know it's doable because I single attacked. You can't single attack. Sorry, I did not single attack. I ground attacked. You can't ground attack without being on the ground. Well, that's not true. You can't ground attack after jumping without having been on the ground. If you ground attack quickly enough after leaving the ground, then you can. And when I say being on the ground, I mean being in the standing state. Oh, come on. Come on, no. No, that was a pretty good one, honestly. But yeah, that tree's definitely doable. If that one's doable, then the one to its right should be doable as well. This is like a nice multi-step tree jump problem. But it's a good introduction to tree jumps, I think. Because, like, yeah, you can get the first... I mean, you can see how inconsistent I am at tree jumps, but, like, the first, more or less, pretty easy to set up. The second, also, fairly easy. This third one... This third one, as I'm aptly demonstrating, is not so trivial. I really should just buy some stuff. Oh, actually, no, yeah. I'm gonna quickly go to Nexus Tower and buy a ton of spring shoes. Because I don't use money for anything else. But okay, that's good to know. That's good to think about. We've got some potential. Those trees have some potential. They could be quite interesting. And there are also things we can do whilst in Nexus Tower. That is if Nimbus Station loads. I'm hoping this music isn't too loud now. Oh, no, that doesn't. It depends how loudly I talk, I guess. If I talk really quietly like this, if I make it into almost an ASMR stream, will that be drowned out by the music? Don't know why I'm not using my speed boost. Let's go. But yeah, so those trees, there's room for quite a lot of interesting problems around those. Oh, there's also, I think I looked into getting on top of this rocket at once and getting on top of, this rocket launcher and getting on top of theirs non-trivial, if I recall correctly. But it's been quite a while, so I could be wrong. Let's get ready to add the next one when we do load in. slowly loading. Yeah, where am I going? I'm going to Olivia Nightshade, my favourite vendor. Yeah, I'm interested to see, now that I know you can double stack speed boost with it. I actually really like the fact that Venture League has actually, it is, like, undeniably the best class for exploration in LU, like, unironically, which I find hilarious, given that the only reason it is not because, like, it was designed to be good exploration. Like, the whole thing, everything I'm doing with it, it's just glitches. But the thing that makes it so good is the fact that the devs evidently, like, weren't certain what to add, what they could do. I don't think I think there's one jump that I'm thinking about in this room. I don't think it's all that interesting. But yeah, the devs definitely weren't that certain what they could add, and so added, like, some fairly just random miscellaneous stuff. But they had to make it, because it wasn't DPS, they had to make it quite cool. And so they actually ended up inventing, like, a lot of cool new skills. Which have, like, speedrunning applications, or, like, you know what I mean, technical gameplay applications. I use speedrunning a lot, and I'll use stuff to not refer to speedrunning, because, like, realistically, most of the stuff I've discovered is not that useful speedrunning-wise. Nothing interesting over here. I didn't make that, really. Not bad. You can get through there, but I wondered what there was going to be there. I mean, that's not a unique query. I'm not the first person to have asked that, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I do want to. Fairly certain I've looked over here for out-of-bound stuff. Like, you can't really get up very far. Many interesting places there. Again, if I recall correctly. I may also call this shortly. I mean, you may have heard a slight yawn there. Very, very slight yawn. Almost unnoticeable. Unless you were listening out for it. And if you were listening out for it, I'm confused and concerned. So actually just, I might rejig my inventory slightly, because I feel this. That's potentially something I want to have to hand. I feel like the Ever-Giving Goblet is potentially, like, it's situational, but it's potentially quite useful. Okay, what do we have here? What interesting things. So there are... The thing is, I don't think there are actually that many interesting places to reach with this. Like, there are some interesting things you can do, but I don't know of any interesting places you can reach. So there are, like, various... There are various tricks and or speed strats, but I don't know of anything particularly interesting. I'm fairly certain you can't just do... What is this cheese? It's just easy Oh, that was bad. But okay, me being an idiot and mucking up a side, like... I mean, it's not like it skips out a, like, huge amount, but, like, that is some fairly large camembert. Yeah, so there's interesting stuff you can do on these. I don't know. Yeah, this is just lagging more than I'm really comfortable with. But yeah, you can. There is some interesting stuff you can do with that, but again, it's not really worthy of much attention, I don't think. I mean, it's not that interesting. Oh, that was disappointing. Oh, wait. No, that's interesting. I think that's landable. I think you can land on the top of that. I may need to stop recording for that. But... it's also possible to land in the center of... well, in that thing I just jumped through. Useful? No. Possible? Yeah, I think so. Well, no, possible, definitely. Because you can make it through something like that now. You can jump onto it. The height constraint might make standard ground pounding tricks a little bit more difficult. Honestly, I just want to go this way around now. Like, there is... I'm going to, like, briefly note the one interesting thing here, which is this. Which is a useful speed strat, but nowhere near as useful as going around there. And yeah, that's whilst I'm here. Whilst I'm here, let's muck that up was what I was going to go on to say. But yeah, so I'm just going to take the speed route now that we know that exists, because there is literally no reason not to. Quickly jump before it goes. Honestly, had I reacted quickly enough, I probably could have gone on this ledge and jumped up somewhat quickly, but I did not. Well, not speed strat if you're an idiot like that. Seriously. What is wrong with me? Don't answer that question, please. Because I'm aware there are many answers to that one. I was trying to be really cool and make up for the number of times So I'm mucking up parkour on a kid's game because I'm trying to be cool. Let's just appreciate that. Let's appreciate how stupid that is. Let's appreciate even more how stupid it is that I'm still kind of trying to do the same thing. Okay, I took that a little bit more slowly. But not slowly enough. Wow. Wow. If you're new to the channel, please remember to unsubscribe. It really, really helps the YouTube algorithm recommend people, you know, good gameplay. Because if you don't unsubscribe and dislike the video, YouTube won't know that I'm god awful at you. Which seems to be the main takeaway from this video so far. Okay, I'm just going to do this the pleb way. No, I'm just going to go slow because it will still be faster going slow on that. I'm trying to like do it quicker because like that would be I'm interested in seeing how fast you can go through that section. There we are. Just a little bit less. No, don't you dare. You know what? I'm not going to muck around. I'm gonna play this. I can't believe I'm saying play it safe in Nexus Tower of all places. What is this? Nexus Tower is not a place the words playing it safe should ever be uttered by humans. Okay, so where am I going to try and land on this? Let's go. Oh, interesting. They stop. Okay. But wait a second. Can I... Is this slow enough that I can just... I'm going to double... I think that's too low, but I'm going to double check. Because that would actually be in a no quick builds run. That would be very helpful. If that were possible. So I think you can get fairly far in no quick builds runs. Can't get this imagination brick there apparently. Actually, let's think about a quick buildless run, because like once you get a certain distance in the game, you can do almost everything with. You can get almost anywhere. You can get spring shoes, and once you get spring shoes, you can get almost anywhere. So, can you get to Nimbus Station? Can you get to Nimbus Station without ever building a quick build? No, you cannot, because you get. Can you do it in fewer than 3? Or sorry, in 3? Because there are 3 required quick builds in the mission chain that I can think of off the top of my head. Well, there we are. That one's doable. I may stop recording to get that one. I wish there were a pause recording button on OBS. There probably is, and I probably just don't know about it. That seems pretty plausible. I could probably also just take to stop capturing this window, and that would like make everything a lot faster. But I wouldn't have. You might not believe me that I've made it. So, gotta do it. Gotta do it to look cool on the internet. Because this is how you do that, kids. What you're actually watching here is peak video footage of someone being incredibly cool on the internet. Yeah, so I want to actually land slightly later. It's really, really hard to aim that jump with these low frames. I hate that I'm complaining about this. Because I used to play Minecraft very happily on 5 FPS. I would be happy that my frame rates improved when I got 8 FPS. That would be like, yes, this is good, this is smooth. And me trying to be cool. Remember, kids, this is not how you achieve that. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to admit to that, because otherwise, like, I will just say I'm not going to do it again, and then I will do it again, and then you'll know I'm a liar. So at least this way I will be honestly stupid. No, don't worry, that's fine. I can make it back to that before that despawns. But yeah, there are 3 required quick builds I can think of, and that's on the monument mission chain. Is it possible to get past those? And like that... Wow. That's the annoying thing with LU, is that like I can bypass most like areas which should be required, but you've got missions to complete that, so you can't. Like, especially pre-Nimbus Station, like the main thing which takes time are missions. Okay, that was actually weird. That I felt like I didn't have enough speed to make that jump. Why was that? That was... I mean, I'm not going to say it wasn't my fault, because it, like, was. It would have been something I did wrong, but I don't know what it was that I did wrong. Normally, it's fairly obvious. Normally, it's known. More specifically, it's a ninja being bad moment. Also, can we just appreciate for a second just how arrogant my name is? Like, bruh, I am literally proclaiming myself to be the ninja. Well, okay, I guess my YouTube one is anyway. My in-game username isn't, but it's like, seriously, I proclaim myself ninja of LU. It's like, I don't have the in there most places, but I do. But I don't think that's really what makes it so bad. Why is my depth perception so off there? I don't think that, but yeah, I don't think that's what makes it bad. I think it's fairly bad that it's just ninja of LU to begin with. It's like, wow, I am claiming to be. Well, the annoying thing is it got worse. A little bit more annoyed with that name once Ninja got big as a Twitch streamer / YouTuber, because then it literally just, I don't know what it is he does, but it's just like, yeah, okay, congratulations, Ninja, you've successfully made it. Like, you're literally trying to be that guy, but do it with LU, which is like, no. Okay, and that's possible. Oh no, that's a jump that I might want on this list. Actually, I might call the end of this video here and then get it. Because then at least I won't... Then at least things will be going a little bit more smoothly, and I can time that ground pound a little better. So I might call it here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Intro You, and I'll see you around. Bye.